Why is it that human beings do not like to listen when there's warnings being given out? Why does everybody just think that they're above natural disasters? Why? Why are humans like this? We seen this back in the beginning of the Bible with Noah. We've seen how many people laughed at him and thought that he was crazy because he was preparing for the flood, for the storm. It's like, why do humans automatically want to challenge you when it's those situations? When you've been warned, why they don't take the warning? Why won't you take the warning, bro? I'm hearing what just happened in Texas with the flood, and it's like, I'm hearing this child talk about his survival, and he's like, they got the flash warning on their phone, but no one moved, no one did anything. And then they looked outside, they thought they were so high up. They looked outside, they seen a cabin floating, and that still wasn't enough until he seen the whole river outside. And then they was like, oh, we need to take this seriously. Why do people ignore the warnings? What is wrong with people? Why are humans this way? Why are humans so entitled, thinking that they're stronger or more powerful or more smarter than God's natural water or something? Like, come on, bro. If it's a flood warning and it's coming to your phone or it's televised, you got to listen and follow that for your safety. You don't chance nothing that has to do with nature. Y'all haven't learned that since Noah building the ark. Imagine how many people that was literally drowning that was thinking like, I should have asked Noah more questions. I shouldn't have been laughing. I should have tried to make my way on a boat. I should have listened to him. Y'all don't be listening. You're not following your intuition. You're not following nothing. It's kind of entitlement, thinking that nothing can happen to your home, when God has already proven that he's stronger than every last one of us, all put together. So when these natural causes happen, we can't do anything but let God do what he's want to do. Floods and rain and stuff, we can't control that. That's all God's doing. So you prepare yourself. It's like the people that wasn't prepared, maybe it was for a reason. But I don't even want to be like that, because people going to say, oh, you don't got no heart. Oh, what if that was your family? Oh, shit, I hope that wasn't my family. I hope my family was smart enough when they first got the warning 4 or 5 days ago, 3 days ago. I hope that they started to leave and left the material shit behind. I hope they tried to get on their closest fucking exit out of there and they didn't wait till the last minute when they seen a whole full-on ocean outside of their house. I hope my family was smart enough to make the right decision here. I wish people are smart, period, to make the right decision here. But people just keep showing and proving to us that they're really the fuck not. And I don't even really know what the main reason is. Is it because they feel this entitlement to, like, you can't mess up my world? This is my, like, y'all feel like y'all been on earth long enough to dictate how shit is going to go. Like, you know how the rain is going to go. We need to start taking things more seriously. Just take the warnings from God seriously, period. Because if you don't want to listen, it's going to happen. It's almost like if you don't want to raise your kid, the world is going to raise them for you. If you don't want to teach your son how to be a man, the world will do it. If you don't want to teach a woman or your daughter how to be a woman, the world will do it. It's always going to be some type of consequence. So either you're going to prepare and be ready for it, or you're going to let the world do it. And if the world do it, we don't know anything is liable to happen when the world does it. All right. We need to start taking the warnings. I don't know what's up with people. And I feel for these people, because why didn't y'all take the warnings? Why do you think that you're stronger than God? Why do you think that you're stronger than water? Water is like the strongest element on earth. What the hell? Why would you ever think that you was stronger than that? Why would you not escape, get away when they started to talk about the flood? Why would you just disregard that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to your family? Why would you not evacuate all your children and everyone out of your home when you seen that they was talking about a flood that was approaching or that was already taking place? Why would you not take it seriously just to be sure? People don't even want to be sure. We're going to wait till the last minute. And this could go for many things. God already told you to move away from this person, but you're like, I'm going to wait till I hate them, and then I'm going to move away. That's not actually good. It's not good that you got to wait for a motherfucker for you to hate them in order for you to move away from them. That's really actually not good. If you're the type where you stay around somebody until you absolutely hate them, and then you have no choice but to move around, that means you stay around letting somebody keep playing with you until they play with you so big, it's so embarrassing, you can't bounce back from it, and then you decide to leave. That's stupid. That shows how much you love yourself. That shows how much you care about yourself because you wasn't taking the warnings. You wasn't paying attention to the signs. Why do humans take so long to pay attention to the signs? If God is telling you to do something, you should do it. Why do you want to test God? Why do you want to play with God? Why do y'all want to feel God's wrath? And then when God's wrath is happening, y'all don't want to look at it as God's wrath, but it is. Especially anything to do with nature and water. That's all God. This ain't no humans shooting at each other. This is natural evolution here. Bitch, you need to learn how to work with the earth. When the God is warning you of things, you need to listen to people that is sent in to give you the warnings. Y'all don't know how to move with the world. Noah the ark should be one of the main stories that everybody read. If you ain't read all the Bible stories, you should know that one. And everyone knows how they laughed and giggled and thought that he was crazy for what he was doing. That just makes you think of everything. People think that you're crazy because you're following something that God told you to do. People think that you're crazy because you're moving away somewhere. You're preparing for something else. You're getting ready for something else because God is telling you something is coming. Something is coming. Something is coming. You feel it. You know it. You know that something is coming. And you know that with the something is coming, it may be a tower. It may be a storm that comes with it. Because the good always comes with the bad. The bad always comes with the good. So although it may look bad to you, it might be good to someone else. And I literally saw that in my dream today where it was like something that was coming in. It was good for me, but it was bad for someone else. So the flood, it was bad for the people that was left in that bitch because they all died. But it was good to God because he was able to start over. So it was like, was good to us may actually be bad to God, or was bad for God. It may be good to, it's always some bad that's coming with the good because why? God created good and evil. We're in this world that has good and evil, and it's up to us to learn the balance. Yes, that looks evil and that looks crazy that people died, but we have to understand the balance that there was warnings that was given out. So yes, we feel for people. We feel for people that make these mistakes. We feel for people that are in these situations. But you had warnings to leave. God prepared you. God already told you what was coming. It's like someone that is getting locked up or someone that catches a motherfucking STD or something, but God already gave you warnings that this will happen, but you didn't want to strap up. You didn't want to stop hoeing around. And now you got an STD, you finna die. It's because it's severe. It's a big one, a serious one. Or it's just making your appearance change. People are noticing that you're a little bit more different. How can we even feel bad for you when you kept doing shit when God was literally warning you? He could have been sending in people to tell you, like, slow your roll. You could have had already like STDs, STIs that wasn't that serious, that God was sending in as warnings. Like, bro, if you don't chill, you're going to get a bigger one. You're going to get a serious one. And you didn't take the warnings. It's like, how can we fully 100% feel bad for someone that had the warning and still decided to stay? You had the warning that this person was hurtful. This was this was caution right here, bitch. This was something to be careful about. This relationship, this person that you're dealing with, this friendship. God already warned you. God already sent people on the path. He sent messengers to tell you this. And you still dealing with them. To the point where now you hate them because they done did something so crazy to you. That's not smart. That's not smart. We're not supposed to wait till the most evil thing is done, quote unquote evil thing. We supposed to prepare and save ourselves before the tower even takes place. This is why the wise people, God will move you away from certain places, situations, so that you're protected when these towers take place. That storm, that is a tower that is taking place. That is houses being taken away. People having to start from the beginning. That is a tower moment. But some people, they may see that tower as a good thing, even if they experience the tower. Because maybe they're about to create something more stronger. Maybe they're about to start trusting in themselves even more. Maybe there's some people that follow their intuition when they got that warning, they knew they needed to leave. So they look at the tower, they might look at things a little different. Everybody is different, bro. Everybody take warnings differently. Some people don't listen. That's like if you see a whole bunch of people running, are you going to start running too? Or you going to go looking, trying to find what the fuck they running for. And then you over there searching, trying to see what everybody running for. And then boom, it gets you. Sometimes we need to take heed to what is in front of us. If someone is giving you the warnings, listen to the warnings. If not, it may become a whole bigger situation. It could have been avoided. Honestly, they saved a lot of people in Texas. But again, this message is not even just about the flood. This is about so many different areas in our lives. Okay, period. But they saved so many people I see in Texas, over hundreds of people. But it's still a couple of people that is missing. And about 80 something people that passed away. But out of hundreds and hundreds of people that they were able to save out of trees, out of cabins, out of whatever it was, that's still a good thing. Because they saved way more people than people that died. But it sucks because some of those people, maybe their family didn't set them up right to be saved. Maybe their family got the warnings because they don't have no cellular phone. They don't have no TV. They didn't know what was going on, but their parents did. And their parents ain't set their ass up right. That's the issue here. Whoever got the warning is supposed to warn you. And maybe somebody didn't warn you about what was coming. Or maybe somebody did warn you about what was coming. All I know is if you do not move when the warnings come in, be prepared to get whatever might come. You know what I'm saying? We're not bigger than God. We're never bigger than the program. What's going to be done is already going to be done. We need to listen to God and get the fuck up out of there. We need to take the warnings when people tell us about shit and move accordingly. We need to take the advice and really take it and listen to it and put it in our spirit and run with it. Somebody's no good for you and we keep telling you that. You need to actually take that advice and run with it. Because it ain't just about this Texas storm. I want y'all to know that. It ain't just about the storm. It's about people not listening to the warnings and they wait until the absolute last minute and then everything is a mess. When you could have just came forward or you could have just prepared to begin with. You dig. I love y'all and I'll catch y'all in my next video. Bye.